welcome back to my YouTube. If you're new, my name is Kenya and you can call me Cass, and if you're not new, welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to do a light makeup bit, which I'll put on the screen right there. It is 2026, ladies, and I think that it's time for us to learn how to do at least a little one-tone on our face. So I'll be doing a beginner-friendly makeup tutorial, because let me put out a disclaimer first. I'm not a professional, I'm not a pro, but I do know how to, do a little one-two and make my face look cute. So I'll be teaching you how to do the same. I already washed my face, so I will just be showing you all what I do for skin prep, and then after we will get into the makeup portion. I will be doing a detailed skin prep right now. Okay, so you guys, for my skin prep I use 3 products: my Pond's cream, moisturizer Pond's cream, Ole Henriksen's eye mask, and this Road Glaze milk serum. Sometimes I usually use the red Pond's cream, but I'm going to use my moisturizer. I wash my face with Panoxyl and CeraVe facial cleanser. So I'm going to use my Road. It's very hydrating to the skin, I'm not gonna lie. Then I'm gonna use my Ole Henriksen banana eye mask, just a little bit under my eyes. Last but not least, I'm gonna use the Pond's cream. So I usually do like 4 dots, one on my chin, on my cheeks, and then on my forehead. Okay, so you guys, before we do any form of skin tint, foundation, anything on our face, let me fix the camera, hold on. We're gonna make sure that we prime our skin. So I'm using this e.l.f. Power Grip primer. This is my favorite primer. Like, this is the holy grail. And I'm also trying out this new Danessa Myricks Universal Blurring Balm. So we're gonna see how it makes the makeup look, if it really gives it that filtered look. I got it in the shade Universal. So this is how the shade looks. It's just like for all skin tones, it's a universal. So yeah, I'm gonna put the primer on my face. And something that y'all need to know about primer is that it's supposed to stick on your skin. So if it doesn't stick on your skin, then you need to add a little more, or your primer is just not that good. Let me show you what I mean by when I say it needs to be able to stick on your skin. Hold on. This is what I mean. This is what I mean when I say it needs to stick on your skin. I'm not gonna use too much though. Okay, so you guys, this is my makeup bag. It's a glam bag. They say like it's a toiletry bag, but I use it for my makeup because it has a lot of space and it has a lot of room. So yeah, first I'm gonna start out with my skin tint. I'll put all the names of what I use today in this video and the shades that I use. So I'm gonna use this Kylie Cosmetics skin tint in my shade Tensi, and then my brush. This is my foundation brush by Morphe foundation, y'all. I only put like a little bit, and then I like blend it in with everything. This is another holy grail. This is a one size powder melt glass setting spray. So I'm just gonna use a little bit on my brush. And this is from Patrick Star. I can't remember his name, but I know it's Patrick something. I'll put it on the screen. So I'm just gonna, and we're gonna avoid going under our eyes because that's where the concealer has to go. So I'm gonna try to avoid under my eyes because that's where our concealer has to meet. So we want to be able to create room for it to blend properly. Whatever you do to your face, you're gonna do it to your neck. So even though it's skin tint, I usually still do a little by my neck so it can, you know, look natural. And I have this dark spot right there, so I'm going to put like a little bit concealer when we get to the concealer part. I have this is a 2-in-1 sponge, so you could do your concealer on this part and then your powder on this part, but I'm just gonna tap everything into my skin. This is by Real Technique. Okay, so yeah, for my eyebrows I use this elf. Let me show you. I use these products for my eyebrows. This is the elf lamination eyebrow gel. So I'm going to brush up my brows, and if you'll not see me looking at the camera, I'm actually looking at my mirror that's behind my camera. So I'm just brushing on my eyebrows. And the eyebrows literally make or break your face, so yeah, I'm trying to make my face. I'm gonna use the lamination gel now. It's this. Just gonna use a little bit. I hope you're following step by step because this is gonna be very informative. So do this to my eyebrows. Then I'm gonna go back and brush them. And to get like crispy eyebrows, it'll be best if you do it when when you shape your eyebrows. When your eyebrows are shaped. I'm gonna use this NYX eyebrow glue. Just pass a little bit on it. Then I'm gonna use this Anastasia brow pen. It's like this. I'm just gonna do some light strokes at the front. You're not even gonna tell the difference, but I still put something. Take my spoolie one more time and just brush the front. Okay, now these are the two concealers that I use. This is the elf concealer in the shade, let me tell y'all, Rich Chocolate, and this is the Tarte concealer in the shade Deep Sand. This is a lighter concealer. So listen carefully. To conceal your top of your eyebrows, you're gonna use your regular concealer, like your regular shade. To conceal under your eyebrows, you're gonna use a lighter shade. Get me? So I'm gonna conceal the bottoms first. Gonna use this brush for the bottom. So you're gonna start, you can start at the front or you can start at the tail. I usually start at the front because I use it as my guide. So I do like this. Let me see if I can zoom in for y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in for y'all to see what I'm talking about. Alright, now we have it. So y'all can see I start like this, and then I'm gonna work my way down. But add a little bit more so you could see what I'm talking about. Now let me just make something clear. My eyebrows are not twins or sisters. They're more like giving cousins, you know? So, just saying. Do the same thing on this side. That's why I told you they're not giving twins or sisters, they're giving cousins. Well, yeah, I guess. Like this. Boom. That's it for the bottom. But we have to blend it out. Don't get me wrong. Hold on. We're not done. Then we're gonna conceal the top. Now, to conceal the top, you're gonna put a little bit on your palms. On your palm? That's your palm. You're gonna put a little bit on your arm. This is also going to be a very comedy show, so like this. Okay. I'm gonna take your brush. Let me show you. Let me put the camera a little bit down. Right. Gonna take your brush so you could do the on top. Make sure you get the tip too. The tip of the brush. So I'm gonna do the on top this way. Gonna place it right there. See what I'm talking about? Like that. Then you're gonna come down. You see what I'm talking about? Like that. Right. Okay, so this is how the brows looking. It's not blended yet. I'm gonna take my brush to blend out my, concealer. This is the brush I use. Spray it once. Then we're just gonna blend around. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. These are the eyebrows. Cute, fast, and simple. These are cousins, not sins, not twins or sisters. These are cousins. Now we're gonna do our first layer of concealer underneath our eyebrow. Underneath our eyes. So I like this, and then one swipe up. I do one swipe up because it gives it that snatch look, like this. That's why I do my concealer like this. I think you should also try it because you're gonna see how snatched my like face gets. And I just do one swipe going this way. Next placement is gonna be our chin, and then our last placement is gonna be our forehead. I lied. We're also gonna do our nose like this, one line. I also take the same brush and make the line like more defined. Like this. Gonna let the concealer dry a little bit, or like probably we can say like a minute, so you could get that nice, you know, tacky texture. So I'm actually going to use my eyelash fan. Hello, we're gonna use our resources. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna, you know, blend it under our eyes. So when you're blending out your concealer, you're gonna always start with the edges and then work your way. So you're gonna do the edges. When you start with the edge, it's gonna give that nice seamless look. So let me zoom in for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So you see how this is harsh, this is going to blend in seamlessly. And I'm using the Morphe M133 concealer brush. Now we're gonna work our way into the concealer. So like this. So this is what I mean by this. You can see this one is just, this is like this. Now for the bigger sections, which are the chin and the forehead, I'm gonna use my beauty blender. And we're gonna do tapping motion. You never wanna, you know, swipe, or you never wanna, you know, do like this, because you're gonna leave lines in your makeup. It's always like a tapping motion. I'm gonna take this same concealer sponge, and I'm gonna pat under my eyes like this, so everything can be seamless. Now I'm gonna do my nose. So I just like use the tip and I just dab it and go into my forehead like this. So you're gonna dab it and go into your forehead like this. So far this is how the face is looking. Now we're gonna use our liquid blush. These are my 2 liquid blush that I'm gonna be using today. It's from e.l.f. This one is called Coming Hot Pink, and then this one is called Bold Face Lilac. So these are gonna be my blush placements. Please don't get scared. It's gonna come together, I'm telling you. Trust me, trust the process. So I'm gonna do some under my eyes. Under my eyes and my cheekbone. Please don't get scared, y'all. I promise. And then the Bold Face Lilac. The edges. Like this. Please don't get scared. I'm begging you. Please trust the process. Please. I'm going to use my blush brush in M242, and I'm gonna spray this also, and we're gonna blend under the eyes. Well, we're gonna use this one for the outer, And then I'm gonna use this smaller one, the M131, for like when I'm gonna blend under there. We're gonna do the Esther type of look. Yes, that's what I should say. So let me blend the first one first. We're gonna do the Esther type of look. And as you can see, I'm coming down onto my cheekbones. Now I'm gonna blend the bigger one, well, the lighter one. Now we're gonna blend everything together. Give yourself a little smile. Don't be scared. Now we're gonna use the lighter concealer. That's why I said don't be scared. In the shade Deep Sun, you all know. Gonna place at the chin, place at the forehead, and the nose. So y'all, these are the placements for my lighter concealer, and I'm just gonna spray my face twice. Right now we're gonna use this to pat everything. I'm gonna do this area last, so then I wouldn't have like pink stuff all over my face. Now we're gonna do, you know, underneath the eyes. And y'all, I almost forgot, I have to put a little bit of, hold on, concealer right there. And let this dry. And we're gonna tap on the edges of the blush because you want to make everything seamless. So anywhere you see harsh lines, you can just tap on it. I'm gonna tap over this concealer one time. So I'm going to bring back some warmth into my skin. So I have this Fenty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami, which is 08. I'm just gonna put a little bit right there. I'm gonna share the placement. My forehead. Gonna bring back some warmth into the skin. Just a little because it is pigmented. Then this same bronzer palette, you're gonna take an eyeshadow brush. You're gonna take a little bit and you're gonna close your eyes and put it as your eyeshadow. That's how I do my light beads. I use my bronzer as my eyeshadow. Y'all trust me, we're almost done. Almost done. I'm gonna do under my eyes with this Banana Rich Morphe setting powder. I'm not gonna use a lot. I'm gonna use a little bit, a little tiny bit, and I pat it on my hands, blow the excess. on the hair. See, not that much, y'all. The chin where we put the concealer. So everywhere you conceal, you're gonna put a little bit of setting powder on here. And then this is the e.l.f. brush. I'm gonna like swipe all the excess powder. I don't even leave it for that long either, because these tend to get how do I say that? Like, it tends to get light very, very, very quickly if you leave it too long. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. This is from Maybelline. It's the bubble mascara. It's the best. I'm telling you, it's the best. Like, let me show you how my eyes look. Now to bring back more, you know, blush into my makeup, I'm using this Juvia's Place blush in the shade Volume 5. I'm not gonna add a lot. Just gonna do the bottom, the top, dab it, and just a little, because Juvia's Place blushes are very, 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 very pigmented. I'm telling you, it's very, very pigmented. Like this. I'm gonna put a little on my nose. We are almost done, guys. I'm just gonna add some highlighter to my inner corners of my eyes. The only thing that I'm really missing in my, you know, what do you call this, makeup stuff is a highlighter brush, but I'm just gonna use this part of one of my brushes, because I don't use this. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in the corner of my eye, just a little bit, nothing much. Edges of your eyebrow. These are places you can put highlighter, right? Not much though. And now we're gonna do my favorite part, my lip combo. So I'm gonna use this one size lip pencil in the shade Point Collector, but before I do that, I'm gonna wipe my lips. I'm gonna use 2 lip pencils today, and this is the MAC Root For Me lip liner. And I'm gonna blend it out with my finger, the edges. I'm going to use this Juvia's Place lip gloss, movie lip gloss in the shade Pink Velvet. And then this Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Cotton Candy. and a clear gloss to go around the edges. I'm gonna spray my face with this One Size powder melting spray, and we're all done with the makeup. I'm gonna give you a little close-up view of how it looks. This is tea. This is tea, y'all. This is very, very cute. I love this. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, please make sure you share, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notification bell for any upcoming videos I have coming in your future. Make sure you follow my tutorial to achieve this look, because this is bomb. This is really, really cute. This is cute. So I think this was very easy, cute, girly, and simple, and I think you will be able to follow step by step with this video, because it was very, detailed and informative. So I feel like y'all will achieve this look. I know y'all can do it. But bye, y'all.